Welcome everyone to the Tactical Tavern. I'm your host Tomas Salas, and in this video we are reviewing the Buck 120 General Knife. Now this may look familiar to you because it is the knife of choice of Ghostface from Scream. We're going to see what this slasher of a blade has to offer and if it could actually protect you from a horde of zombie or bandits. And by the end of this review, you'll know the capabilities and limitations to find out if it is right for your everyday carry, outdoor adventure, or next tactical mission. And also, before we get started, make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss future videos helping you upgrade your gear. With that being said, let's cut into it. Also, make sure to check out the video we did comparing Ghostface and Michael Myers' knife. This Buck 120 comes in with an overall length of 12 inches and has a blade length of 7.37 inches, comprised of 420 HC steel. Although the steel is a little bit on the lower end of quality, it's really the heat treat and tempering that brings it up to the next level, featuring a Paul Boss heat treat and a Rockwell hardness of 58. The blade shape is a clip point Bowie knife, so it's very classic, and it does have a fuller ground into here. Now that also helps it remove it from any organic medium that the knife may get stuck in, but it also helps reduce the weight, coming in at just 8.3 ounces. I do enjoy how fast and lively this blade feels in the hand, and that's because a lot of the weight is transferred to the handle, featuring an aluminum guard and aluminum pommel that are mirror polished, so it gives it a classy look, but it also does catch the eye. The handle material is phenolic, or I like to call it a polymer. It's polished, and it does have some finger grooves in there to help line up your hand. It also tapers upwards, so I would recommend this a little bit more for medium to larger size hands to get a comfortable grip. This blade also comes with a leather sheath that has a button closure and a belt loop for right side tip down carry. I really enjoy how absolutely beautiful this knife looks, and I feel that it's also instantly recognizable because of the role that it's played in the Scream movie franchise. Right out of the box, this knife was fairly sharp with a good working edge. However, it was a little bit more on the rougher side and didn't blow me away with initial sharpness. On the bright side, this did hold up very well to testing and was also quite easy to resharpen. I've actually grown really fond of this blade shape because of the added versatility you get. We have a straight edge here that's great for push cuts and carving, and we also have this slicing area up here with that Bowie tip, so you can use it for any food prep work or game processing needs. During my testing, I found that it's easily able to split wood and carve a feather stick to get a fire going. I really enjoy that the back thick spine of this is sharp for 90 degrees, so you can shower a ferro rod quite easily, which makes it great for camping or an impromptu survival situation. When I originally pulled this out of the box, my first impressions was that it was a little bit thinner than I originally anticipated. However, it does have some great cutting capabilities, like slicing through cardboard, because it has that hollow grind. The thinness of the blade also makes it quite nimble and lively in the hand, meaning for any personal protection activities, it makes it very quick. Which also brings me to this guard, which I am extremely happy that it's here. And the reason being is because the handle is quite slippery. It is extremely polished and smooth, so your hands could slide up if that guard wasn't there, but luckily this does give you some traction and push if you had to go into any sort of harder targets. The guard is great, and I like that's a little bit shorter on the top and thicker on the bottom, but it does still slightly limit some of your grips that you can use, being able to choke up on the blade. But nevertheless, that fuller kind of helps add as a little bit of a guide if you ever needed it for detailed cutting work. I appreciate how easy this knife is to clean, although I wish it definitely had some more traction and a little bit more of a thinner handle so more people would comfortably be able to grip it. This also comes with a leather sheath, however, I am not a fan of it. Reason being, I'm a lefty, and this only offers you comfortable tip down right hand carry only. If you did carry it on your left side, you'd be deploying it into a reverse grip, and that's kind of awkward. Also, when you're resheathing it, you have to make sure you're lined up perfectly, and it takes some finessing and control and is not effortless in order to get it clasped together, especially if using it with one hand. A few times while going to deploy this blade, the actual polymer piece came out with it, making me think that I snagged on something. And while taking a closer look at this got chewed up either from the factory or very quickly, which is also disappointing. But I also have to say that you need to keep that in there because otherwise you're going to be scratching your blade against this metal piece keeping the belt loop together. All in all, while testing this blade, I've actually come to appreciate its versatility and cutting capabilities. I think it's kind of like a jack of all trades, master of none. It can certainly get a lot of tasks done, but you may have to take a little bit more finessing in order to complete them. At the time of this review, you can find the Buck 120 for around 99 bucks. It's made in the USA, has a great temper for that blade steel, and overall an iconic knife for the Scream movie franchise. If you found this video entertaining or helpful in any way, shape, or form, please make sure to drop a like, share, and subscribe, as this greatly helps grow and support the Tactical Tavern. While you're there, turn on bell notifications so you won't miss future videos helping you upgrade your gadgets, gear, and everyday carry accessories. Also follow us on Instagram at Tactical Tactical Tavern to get a behind the scenes look at upcoming gear, giveaways, and unique content you won't find here. With that being said, my name is Tomas Salas. Thank you for watching. I look forward to seeing you in the next video. And remember, be prepared, be practical, stay tactical.